Hey everyone, this is DFN, and this is going to be a bit of a different video to my usual ones, as in this video I'm going to be giving you an art tutorial, which is kind of weird considering I'm not an artist, but essentially what I'm going to be doing here is showing you how to draw Invisi-Mabel. And if you don't know who Invisi-Mabel is, she's a Mabel that appears in the Gravity Falls Lost Legends graphic novel. So essentially when Mabel arrives in Dimension Mabel, we first see this huge image, a page is essentially showing all the various Mabels there, and you can see various Mabels around there. And in the Barnes & Noble exclusive version of the book, there's a page which shows us the names of the various Mabels, and as you can see here, Invisi-Mabel is there, and she's a pretty interesting Mabel I found. Like she has a really interesting design, and I think it's a pretty cool look, and I think that, this is a Mabel that definitely needs some more people to draw her, and I think for that reason there needs to be a bit of a tutorial. Perhaps maybe people don't know how to draw her because she's a bit of a complicated looking character. But essentially this video is going to be my attempt at doing it. I know I'm not that great of an artist. I'm not an artist to be honest at all, but I am going to give it a try, so let's see how it goes. So basically step one here is to open up a drawing program of your choice. So you could use like Adobe, Photoshop, or whatever other programs are out there. I'm just gonna use Microsoft Paint 3D, which is my personal preference. You can use whatever else you want, it doesn't matter. But essentially what we're gonna do here now is I'm gonna start by showing you how to draw the Invisi-Mabel, and it's a pretty easy drawing if you know what you're doing. You just gotta follow along to the exact dimensions and like whatever else parts of the drawing. It's pretty straightforward, it's pretty easy, but yeah, let's start. Okay, and as you can see here, we are done. I'm just gonna add my signature here so that way people know that this is my drawing. I'm just gonna add the year as well, so this was made in 2025. I'm just going to add February here. So there we go. So now people know this is my drawing of Invisi-Mabel made in February 2025. And as you can see, it was a pretty easy drawing. Like I know there was some parts of it that were pretty hard. Hopefully, if you found that a bit complicated, you can just go back and rewatch that part, or feel free to let me know in the comments if, I was a bit too fast in my tutorial. I know this is my first time making a proper art tutorial, but if you're an artist who is better at drawing, like feel free to give me some pointers on this. But overall, this is my rendition of Invisi-Mabel, and I do hope you enjoy it. I'm also going to attempt to draw it on paper, and I'm going to have that up now. So here's my real life drawing of Invisi-Mabel drawn with a proper pencil, and as you can see, it's pretty okay. I'd say it's not my best work, but I'm definitely doing my best here. So yeah, I hope you found this tutorial pretty helpful and easy to follow, and if not, then feel free to let me know about that below. But long story short, that's how you draw Invisi-Mabel from Gravity Falls Lost Legends. Yeah, so yeah, thanks for watching. Bye.